Hello, I'm Dr. Harper. This video is in management of operations, and these are the project instructions. I'm simply just going to go over the project instructions in the syllabus and expand a little bit on them. Bring up the instructions, the project instructions from the syllabus. Each student is required to conduct independent research on a topic based on material related to the course. The deliverables from each student include an individual report and a video presentation. The individual report will be submitted as a PDF. The video presentation will be a PowerPoint submitted as based on PowerPoint, submitted as an MP4 format. Guidelines for the project are: 1. A topic related to the course. Something in operations management, something we've done, or something related to operations. And that's a pretty broad topic. A topic beyond this course that was not specifically covered in the course, such as going deeper than the level of rigor in the course or going broader than the techniques in the course. What I don't want here is to just redo one of my lectures or redo something we've already done. You can take what we've done and maybe go deeper, maybe go broader, maybe go further. Because I just covered the basics, it was an introductory course. You can go deeper and broader, but not just what I've done, something more. 3, an appropriate case study of material in this course. And that case study could actually be something that you've worked on, something in your company if you're working in a company, or something that you research out and you find something very interesting within the area, and you can just do a case study on how this course was applied in that particular case. Also, a topic may be selected from a list provided on the website mdharper.com. So what I mean by that, let's bring up the my website mdharper.com. Come down to here, the Operations Management tab. Then down here, hopefully these resources people have been using. If we come down here all the way down to the bottom, here we have project lists. Project list A, and these are just suggestions. You don't have to use these, but these are suggestions. Often students say, is there something you can help me with? I have no idea what to do, but I am interested, but I don't know how to go about research. Well, this is the beginning. And notice forecasting. This is a book. If you go to this book, there's links to a forecasting a book that's at the level of what a project would be. You don't have to use that, but this is just a suggestion. And down here, notice in the book, one person could do judgment, the other ARIMA modeling, nonlinear trends, and even graphical techniques. And there's others too. These are chapter 4, 8, 5, and 2. So each of these books, you can have a group working on a book and help each other out, but each person does something different. Another one would be business process management. We didn't cover process management in here a little bit in scheduling, but there's a lot more in business process management. Again, this book is a book that's a very good book, A Business Process Change. Harmon is a good book on that. Okay, our business analytics. Down here, business sustainability. Some people want to go into sustainability. Or quality management. We didn't get into quality management that much in this course. Or project management. Or supply chain management. So there's all different broader areas related to operations, and all these would be great projects. Now, project list B is a little bit different. Again, it's just suggestions. For example, I start with different professional organizations and getting certification. Certification in inventory control or resource management. Certification in sales and operations planning or aggregate planning. This is forecasting. This is quality control. There may be other areas. Just do a project on how to become certified in an area. And that's perfectly fine. Something that's of interest to you and interest to the area. Again, forecasting. This is a little bit different than the one before. Here's optimization. This is a general topic of optimization with a text. And then goal programming. I mentioned goal programming in here, but goal programming is a very popular technique in business. Manufacturing planning and control, executive S&OP. So what I covered in here is sales and operations planning at the application part, implementation part. This is the executive part on how an executive or top-down view of S&OP. So these are just some suggestions. However, each student must have a different project. The project grade for each student will be 10% on the presentation and 90% on the individual report. Okay, more detail. The original composed individual report shall demonstrate the student's knowledge of the research and an ability to effectively communicate the knowledge appropriate to a business professional. Each individual report must be unique. All that means is you write your own report. Don't let anyone write it for you, or don't share anything. Each individual report must be professionally composed with an introduction, main body, conclusion, references. And what I mean by this is I don't want someone just to write like one sentence and say that's my report. It has to have some kind of a structure to it. And I'm not too strict on what that structure is, as long as you do have some kind of a structure. Although no literary structure is required, there you go, a suggested length of the report is more than 2 pages, including graphs and tables, but a length that follows the guidelines of succinct, and let me just do this, and let me just center this, and let me bold it. I should have done this. Succinct but adequate. That's really all I care about. 2 pages, 1 page, 5 pages, succinct but adequate. And what I mean by succinct and adequate, the length must be long enough to adequately present your work. It's adequate. Length can be considered a negative, succinctness, if too long and content is not significant. So the succinct but adequate, it's short, but it's enough to do what you want to do. That should be a slogan, a mandate in business. That's what you should always do in business. Make it as short as possible, but adequate. Okay, a little bit further. Submit the complete individual report only through Canvas as a PDF file on or before the due date and time. Each report may be submitted only once, may only be submitted as a complete report, and must be submitted by the due date and time. A report not submitted has a grade of 0. No late reports accepted, so be very careful to get your report in. Each student is required to submit original material for their individual report. Although collaboration is encouraged to conduct research, and I want to emphasize that, collaboration is, to me, always encouraged when you conduct research or try to discover solutions. The only thing collaboration is not allowed in this course is the exam and writing your own report. Collaboration does not include copying from another student or allowing a student to copy from you on individual work that is submitted, and that specifically emphasizes, not exclusively, but it emphasizes writing. Write your own report. Submit your report through Canvas as a PDF file. Do not use a cover page, but use the title below on the first page where the student supplies the information. In other words, have a title for your report, then type this and put your name here, put the date, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, and then get right into your report. So the first page should be the beginning of your report. So there's no need to have a cover page or anything. Now, the video presentation of your project must not be a detailed account of your research, but a summary of the significant findings from your research designed as a documentary. In other words, just the main points, like an executive summary. The presentation should be limited to approximately 2 minutes. So you're not going to have time to just say everything, but you say the important parts and you present them like a documentary. As a warning, specifically, do not read your report as your presentation or cover detail in your report in your presentation. I will grade off. Of course, it's only 10%, but I'll still grade off. Consider your PowerPoint based on audiovisual project presentation as a deliverable of this course for future use. And what I mean by this, consider your video presentation as a takeaway. It's a deliverable from the course. So you can walk away with knowledge, but you can also walk away with a product. And that product is a video where you're presenting something that you've learned in this course that's of interest to you. And if it's of interest to you, then you might carry this knowledge forward. And it's nice to have a product, which is a deliverable or a takeaway from this course, moving forward past the course. And that's the purpose of the projects. So hopefully this is all I have for project instructions. I hope this helps. Between now and the next time I see you, I want to urge everyone to be safe and take care.